Open. Look at that spread. Let's go. Let's go. I see you climbing up the chart, looking overboard. Yeah, you're flying too close to the sun, giving all you got. All size 99. Tell me, is it real? Or are you pumping up the volume just to close a deal? I'm sitting calm in the shadows with the heavy position, waiting for the bulls to finally lose their vision. I see the weight getting long, hitting resistance high. Don't tell me that you're holding, baby, don't you lie. 'Cause the bid is getting weak, yeah, and liquidity is leaking, yeah. I see the panic starting to creep in, yeah. So tell the buyers good night, 'cause the bears are taking control again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Create the gap, make it fast. Yeah, the bears are running the show again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Down to the floor, make it crash, crash, crash. Oh, drop that ass. Oh, yeah, feel that order. Drop that ass. You're trying to find support at the moving average, but I know the fundamentals represent the savage. I borrowed shares at the top, sold them in the green. Now I'm watching red candles wash away the dream. I hear the margin calls ringing on the telephone. Suddenly the diamond hands feel all alone. The volume spike is coming in heavy on the sale. We're riding on the algorithm straight to hell, 'cause the bid is getting weak, yeah, and the liquidity is leaking. I see the panic starting to creep in. Hands in the air, say goodbye. So the bears are taking control again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Create the gap, make it fast. Yeah, the bears are running the show again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Create the gap, make it fast. Yeah, the bears are running the show again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Create the gap, make it fast. Yeah, the bears are running the show again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Create the gap, make it fast. Yeah, the bears are running the show again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Create the gap, make it fast. Yeah, the bears are running the show again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Create the gap, make it fast. Yeah, the bears are running the show again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Down to the floor, make it crash. Lower highs, lower lows. That's the way the rhythm goes. Break the trend line, stop loss. Watch the valuation drop. Don't stop, keep falling. And don't stop, keep falling. Flush it. Cause the bears are taking control again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Create the make it fast. Yeah, the bears are running the show again. So baby, let me see you drop that. Down to the floor, make it crash, 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 crash.
They don't see the move, nah. They see it, taking it, yeah. Stocks was the warm up, yeah. Crypto's a new play. They don't see the move, nah. I see it in broad day. Pockets ain't your fast, man. We taking it hippo. That's the end goal. Stacking till it can't fold, yeah. They checking the headlines, I'm checking the chain. They seeing the panic, I'm seeing the game. They punching the clock, stuck in the rain. I'm building the future, I'm changing the game. This ain't no casino, this a calculated play. They follow the herd, I go my own way. Buying a red, they'll be sick on the green day. I read the white paper, they don't know what to say, yeah. This is for the ones who got iron grip. That's right. They sold at the bottom, they messed up the trip. We just bought a deal, add another chill. Let them run their mouth, man, I'm zipping the lip. Watching it stack go. Stocks was the one, crypto's a new play. Crypto see the moon play. I see it in broad day. Pockets ain't too fat, man. We taking it hippo. That's the end goal. Stacking till it can't fold. 6 figures, 7 figures, what's the deal? What's the deal? This ain't no get rich quick. This is a shift. Generation, no, this is a gift. They hoping for luck, I'm reading the script. I'm my own bank, now I am the boss. They can't see the vision, that's when they lost. I cut out the middleman, cut out the cost. Whether the winner, don't care about the frost. This is digital gold, this a new age. Turn my whole portfolio, turn a new page. They stuck in the past like a new praise. While I'm on the next move, building the stage, gone. I'm on the next move, building the stage, gone. They said it was nothing, said it was a dream. Now they all watching me, watching on screen. It's a lonely road. We are the one who know. We are the one who know. Yo, stocks was a warm-up. Crypto's a new play. They don't see the move now. I see it in broad day. Pockets ain't your fat, man. We taking it hippo. That's the end goal. Stacking till it can't fall.
Yeah. They look at the chart and see history. I look at the chart and I see destiny. Yeah, I'm already there.
Oh, candles are painting, I tell them the color. You hedging your bets, yeah, you scaring your mother. I'm 50 lights deep and I don't even blink. I know what the algorithm's starting to think. Liquidity grabs, yeah, I see where it's hiding. The wave reposition, I'm already riding. Your stop loss is hitting, my take profits printing. You running the sprint, but I finished the mission before it began. God plan, I don't guess, I don't stress, I don't pray for luck. I see the setup form and I don't give a fuck. Vision is 2020, looking down from the sky. Watch the green candles fly. I go to tomorrow, I'm bringing the bag back. Stuck in the present, I'm off of the map back. I see the rotation, I saw it last night. I'm trading the future, I'm holding the light. I'm light years away, yeah, I'm out of your zone. The market is king, then I sit on the throne. I don't wait for the tick, I don't wait for the shot. On the clock, I done the fix, I don't wait for the shot. On the clock, Look, I'm at the bottom while you were asleep. I'm playing for keeps, I'm diving in deep. The oracle speaks, I hold it for weeks or I hold it for seconds. I am a legend, a force to be reckoned. ES is jumping, NQ is pumping, I feel it coming. My heart isn't thumping. Go ice, I'ma go. Made this story's told. I don't guess, I don't stress, I don't pray for luck. I see the setup forming, I don't give a fuck. Vision is 2020, looking down from the sky. Watch the green candles fly. I go to tomorrow, make bring the bag back. You stuck in the present, I'm off of the map back. I see the rotation, I saw it last night. I'm trading the future, I'm holding the light. I'm light years away, yeah, I'm out of your zone. The market is king, then I sit on the throne. I don't wait for the tick, I don't wait for the shot. On the clock, I'm the fix, I don't wait for the shot. On the clock. Yeah. Top bottom, I'm already there. I go to tomorrow, bringing the bag, bring it back. You stuck in the present, I'm off of the map. I see the rotation, I saw it last night. I'm trading the future, I'm holding the light. I'm light years away, yeah, I'm out of your zone. The market is king, and I sit on the throne. I don't wait for the tick, I don't wait for the shot. On the clock, I'm a bitch, I don't wait for the shot. On the clock.
Yeah. Good morning, Green Team. Happy Monday here on New Year's week. Man, this is always that time of the year, which it's great. It's great. Everyone's with their families, traveling, presents, Santa, this and that. But as far as traders and our Christmas goes, a lot of days off, with Christmas week and then New Year's. And then I think in January, there's a day or two off too. So this week's going to be Thursday. The market's closed, so it's going to be a shorter week. Now, a lot of the traders out there they'll say, "Oh, it's going to be light volume, this and that kind of week." I don't believe it. We got WOK shooting up in volume this morning. We got ASPC. I mean, likely there's maybe the high frequency tradings, they're slowing it down, or there could be traders out, but that doesn't affect my game plan at all. See, I'm trying to find some of these faders anyways. So you can adjust your strategy, right? I mean, you can make money in the market as long as we're going up or down. But the sideways action, no money to be made. We're looking for that range. The range creates the opportunity. Opportunity is what we're seeking as traders. We're hunters of the volatility, seeking that range, hunters of volatility, managers of risk. So, there's going to be plenty of trades to be had, and I'm looking for some of these plays to fade on down, maybe because there's less hype. I don't want to be like, there's a lot of chat rooms out there that are like, I'm just taking the week off. There's going to be less volume, but no, I want to focus what was hot, because we had a lot of hot plays last week as well. That there could be fruit to pick from those some of those tickers, and these some oftentimes are like the high profitable trading days for me. I already hit WOK over 6, took profits under 5, had orders out all the way up to 8. So I'm a slow scale some of these plays into the short side, and then work some backside plays. There's a few to pick this morning, so let's go ahead and dive into that. Good morning, Smoke Tuna. And Mr. Doug in the building. Good morning, Green Team. Good morning, Doug. How'd your night go last night? I know you went over to the casino that we don't call the stock market, playing some of them slots. The return to player, probably down heading into the end of the year, huh? All right, let's flip through some of these charts, guys, see what we're working with this morning. All right, here's WOK right now. So they did a reverse split. The past chart history is kind of hard to identify, right? When they do reverse split after reverse split, the charts just get kind of wonky. So I do technical analysis. It's one of the key criteria for my trading strategy. We do fundamental analysis, trader analysis, technical analysis, and all three of them combined, all those three variables create kind of the stars align perfect picture. Well, technical analysis is kind of difficult here. We did do a reverse split, so the float very tiny on this. So when you do a reverse split, the float, of course, is going to shrink. So any demand is going to create this like a higher rip, right? A large demand on a lower float, lower supply, higher demand. That's what happened. So we saw that theme last week with a few different tickers where they would come out with the reverse split. So if you had 100, if you had reverse split, essentially if they did like a 1 for 100, let's say, you're going to have a lot more shares now than you had, but it's going to create kind of less shares out there in the public float, so you can create this larger demand for what's out there. So you can get this big rip on these plays. They would come out with the reverse split. In addition to that, they come out with news. So you'd have the reverse split plus the news, create a higher demand with news as that theme. The PR teams, they knew what they were doing. All right, that's WOK right now, retesting the highs. All right, so we got a few. ASPC, by the way, is tradable now on Trade the Pool. ASPC, it was not on Friday, but we have they've added it. Man, Friday would have been fruitful if ASPC was on Trade the Pool. That halt up opened up like 5 points higher at the open. I'm gonna monitor ASPC, the price action here, carefully. ASPC is in that space sector. if you will, and they've you see the past chart history here. A couple weeks ago, shot to 64. Friday, shot to 55, and now we're kind of stabilizing here at 30. So ASPC definitely could get a little juicy. We'll see what's going to happen. Look at even last Tuesday. Last Tuesday went from 12 to 30. Oh my god, dude. So ASPC, we got to monitor this action here. 1.79 million of the flow. Already traded 1 million shares, by the way, ASPC, just today so far. All right, so this morning, leading gappers to be mindful of, WOK with the reverse split, and they did come out with some medical technology, AI news, and ASPC. Those two we got to watch out of the gates. Now, there are a couple other ones this morning that are popping up as well we should be mindful of. SOPA's interesting. SOPA. I'll throw that one on down. BNAI, brand engagement. This is one of the leading gappers this morning as well. BNAI, brand engagement, signs deal to develop AI engagement tool for prescription drug. So, you guys are seeing a theme here, right? AI, always in the headlines. AI. BNAI, 2.82 million of the float, 26 million shares traded there. All right, those three specifically: WALK, ASPC, BNAI. Hangover. I do like PAVS on the hangover list. This ticker, looking at the past chart history, has done a lot of reverse splits as well. But what I like is all the hype that came into it Friday, a lot of upper wicks into the 240s, 50s, and now we're kind of sitting here at around 210 under the previous close, 217. Key levels I look for, right, are like the magic 20. So we got the 220 previous close, previous high a day. So PAVS, I like this on the short side against some of those levels. You get to pick. That's the next fun part of trading, right? You got to risk management and position sizing against what levels and how much room you're going to give it. So it's like you can go heavier against 220. You can go a little less heavy against like 240. PAVS, that's what my thoughts on that. BEAT, this was one of Fade's plays. Fade's is going to be out today's with family, but Beat still looking good. Beat kind of heavy under 250. Cracked that 250 line on Friday, and she's still fading on down under the previous close under 250 now. So clear risk guide on BEAT. Be mindful of that chart. Mining play, special metals and mining and all that. So we had some HYMC. This ticker, FaZe and I worked this on the short side on Friday. Ended up being pretty good. It feels like it's confirming-ish now under 25. It had a base support around this 24. HYMC's now looking like she may want to start profit taking a little bit. So I'm going to be monitoring HYMC under this 24.5 area. Smoked tuna, hanging with family in the mountains, but you're trading from the mountaintops. The Black Diamond. Or are you on the bunny slopes? Yeah, smoked tuna, trading from the bunny slopes. Trading's life. Yeah, absolutely. You got to get a few trades in. I mean, nothing better than when you're on vacation and you can make a little money on vacation, maybe pay off the vacation, and then just go. I mean, the worst thing is when you lose money. That's happened to me before on vacation too. My wife and I, we went out west and did a lot of the things out there. We went and did like the Sky Tower and some of the shows like Price is Right and Dr. Phil and all that stuff. And that the morning of, I like max lost on my account. So that's what I remember. And that was like 7-8 years ago, that trip. And that's what I remember, taking a max loss. It ain't fun. It's not fun when that happens. SMX, I want to ride this thing on down to SMX. 150 was a key level, past chart history, guys. 150, crack that. It feels like SMX is finally gonna want to start profit taking. Now, our analysis on SMX was why is this an AFJK holding up? SMX, AFJK, and AFJK, look at this chart. AFJK is certainly more sketch. I mean, this thing's in like a symmetrical triangle right now. Up from $6 to 100 and then stabilizing over the last few weeks at 50. The idea here is there's shorts that are holding and they're underwater and they're having to cover, so they're not having to pay so much for the overnight fees for shorting, which is likely keeping this thing afloat. AFJK and SMX. SMX looks like it's bleeding on off. I'm probably going to work that today. Another thing we need to mention: marijuana theme. Marijuana theme looks to be fading on off. TLRY. It was, this was getting hyped on up because the Trump and that administration was rescheduling marijuana to Schedule 3 drug, I think, so that they can do some further testing and studies on the drug, because otherwise they couldn't with this classification. And so it was getting some hype, but now the marijuana is, and honestly, since I've been trading, like, marijuana has constantly done this. It's just like bounced up when it's talked about, and then fades back on down, bounces up, fades on down. And we look at the 20-year chart, and you see it kind of just does that based on its relevancy in the news. All right, let's make sure AMCI. We want to go over AMCI. AMCI is pretty good. That thing bled on off. It retested, double topped yesterday, Friday, double top from Thursday. Oh my gosh, what a beauty. All right, Orbs is cooking. Orbs, a little bit of a pre-market spike. All right. ORBS, we'll keep our eyes there. But AMCI, yeah, this thing is robotics play. Look at the level here, guys. 950. 950 is kind of key right now. I mean, we could bleed this thing on down. This is still up a lot. Robotics had a ton of hype. Descending triangle, cracked, popped, gave a double top. So that's why I don't mind, guys, like the slow week, because there are plays that are up a lot that we can fade on down. AMCI is one I'm going to monitor. TLRY, of course, monitoring. SMX, monitoring. FJet, by the way. FJet, Starfighter Space. That thing went up from $5 to 35, and she's still up quite a bit. My favorite play out of the gates this morning is probably... And honestly, guys, like, I put little weight on what my favorite play is these days. This is a conversation Fades and we were having a few days ago. It's like, so often, like, the over-convicted, your favorite play doesn't work, and then the C setup works. So I like the sprinkle methodology, like just sprinkle some shares on a little bit of everything and then lean into the ones that are working. PAVS I like this against the 230s. It's probably my favorite on the short side. Any pop there would be great. I want to monitor ASPC out of the gates. If this goes into a halt up, I want to be there. All right, market's about to open on up, traders. Let's get it. All right, I'm going to be monitoring ASPC out of the gates. I want to see where volume's going to go, guys. All right, ASPC. Whoa, ASPC. Little drop. 30. Little spready, though, on this. Little spready on it. Be mindful of that spread. Just kind of seeing where volume goes. A lot of orders stacking up now on the ask. This is like a halty kind of play. So I want to be here for ASPC. I want to see what she's going to do here. Selling on off against 32.3, giving some clear risk levels. No halt yet on ASPC. All right, WOC, what's she doing? WOK 550.60, some clear risk levels as well. WOC is 550, 560s. BNA AI, nice flush. Yep. All right, we have our clear tickers that we need to be watching. WOK, that one really giving some clear risk, guys, against like 620. WOK selling off pretty heavy there, guys, against 6. Yeah, WOK straight down from 6. Clear risk level. Tiny float on the reverse split with news. So just be mindful of that action there. I want to see if any of these are going to try to attempt to find a base for a red to green move. I'm not sure today is going to be the day for that. BNAI straight up, guys. BNAI straight up. Yeah, BNAI 220s. WOC giving some clear risk levels. 220s on BNAI. We went over that in pre-market or pre-market analysis. ASPC back up to the highs. Wow, look at that red to green move. Straight down 4 or 5 points and then straight up ASPC. ASPC halting up, guys. ASPC halting up. ASPC is halted up. Oh, my lordy. All right, I got to get the halt scanner. See where we're going to open up. Give me 1 second, guys. Got a lot going on. A lot going on right now. Okay, right now resume price is going to be 34 is what we're seeing, 34. Halted with 2,000 shares. Resume price 34. All right. PAVS, she ain't doing too much. BNAI, maybe the Magic 20 holding up there. BNAI, maybe Magic 20 holding up. What's your tuna score? BNAI. WOC trying to find its feet for a potential red to green move. That's got a lot of overhead resistance, though. WOK. Not sure it's going to be able to get it. Tiny float here. 34.50 resume price now. 34.50 on ASPC. WOC looks kind of heavy-ish. BNAI gave it early 85%. BNAI, little pullback and continuation higher, guys. WOC kind of looking heavy to me. BNAI continuation up. Let's take a look left on BNAI and see what we're working with. All right, 320, guys, 320 BNAI. That's clear liquidity area, which maybe it pulls to. Look at all the upper shadows, though. You got to notice the upper shadows on the past chart history. It signifies this thing. It may get a spike today, but likely going to be pulling back. All right, 320 is an area we want to monitor because that looks like a liquidity area it could pop to. How good is this news on this? I mean, it had the AI engagement tool for prescription drug. Brand engagement lands $250,000 AI deal. Wow. $250,000 in small caps for global pharma client. All right. BNAI. I mean, I'm interested in a short up towards 320. Is it going to get up there? ASPC resume price is going to be 34.78 right now, guys. SOPA kind of looking heavy. Yeah, BNAI looks like 3's that liquidity zone. I like tuna as well, so we could see that. WOC did look heavy, guys. It just did snap. Missed that. ASPC, when are we opening up here? Within a minute and a half. 34.90 right now is the open price. 34.90. 34.99. All right. Our eyes are on everything. The resume price is $937.38. 9:37:38. So about 1 minute. PAVS, the hangover, is looking good. She's actually working out. PAVS. She's working out. Walk looking heavy, but sometimes with the lower float plays, you just get concerned. Like, are they going to try to trap you before they? All right, 35 is the open price ASPC. Let's see what she's going to do. Because Friday she went up to 56. So did we just accumulate shorts for another pop, squeeze up higher? Let's see if we're going to go into another hump. ASPC should be opening up here around $35 here shortly. All right, ASPC. Let's see where we're going to go. We're about to open up. $34.90, $34.97 open price. Sitting right here. Just opened up. Very large spread on it. We going higher? What are we doing here? Looks to be trying to go higher, guys. $34.50. Man, this play is so sketch. Yeah, ASPC going higher. Man, it's halting up again. All right, I'm just monitoring the price action ASPC. I'm not going to trade this halt. Sketch city. All right, BNAI. Where's our good friend BNAI? All right, 3 is the liquidity zone. Honestly, the 50-day and the 200-day are right there at right over 3 too. The 50-day and 200-day are right around 348. What's the? I'm gonna take a look at the short interest on it. Short interest on BNAI, because honestly, I don't mind working along up towards that area if the stars align. Short floats only 4.89%. Or hang on, no, this is this is not the right ticker. Sorry. BNAI. Short flow, it's roughly 4.77, about 5% short interest BNAI. Okay. OPTX setting up. Yeah, BNAI. I like the liquidity zone up there. SOPA's popping up too a little bit. WAC has been really heavy. WAC looks done. I mean, she really just looks done. After that death candle, 520 could be the risk guide now on WOK. Let's see what they're going to do with WOK, though, because it's tricky with the lower flow. ASPC opening up right around 37 right here. SMX. Oh, my God, guys. SMX. I see that on the halt scanner at 80. Hang on. It's going to open up at $88. Oh, my God. I took my eyes off of this. The message fades. He's going to want to maybe be involved with this. Dang it, dude. It's hard to have your eyes everywhere. SMX. Oh, my God. 110 down to 88 and halted. This was one of the ones we were monitoring this morning. 150 finally cracked. All right, SMX, we're going to resume at $87 at 942. Finally, is she giving it up today? SMX. Man, that's kind of frustrating. Your OPTX trade tuna is still in play. I was testing some levels. FJet gave a little pop, pulling back off of that. So, I'm flipping through everything because I'm a little aggravated. I missed SMX this morning. AMCI maybe in a little bear flag there. SMX, I'm gonna monitor that one out of the halt. BNAI just retested some highs. WAC is still in play. I mean, WAC is kind of bear flaggish, but she could be gearing up for a next leg up. PAVS, the hangover is really looking good. Clean fade, PAVS. Looking like a clean fade. I'm going to go ahead and get involved. PAVS on the short. Because I like this one for the fade throughout the day. Really against like the 220s. I feel a little late to the party here, but really end day, I could see this thing in the 170s. SOPA pulling back off of 260s. Oh, SMX is halting down again. SMX, I'm getting involved with that, guys. Did they come out with bad news? I did get involved with SMX a little bit. Can't get crazy here because this thing's already down a decent chunk. But, I mean, really, she could go a lot lower. All right, what's the news here? SMX, the difference between talking about scale and operating inside of it. It's a lot to read there in the PR. A lot to read. SMX opening up 77.50, not 77.20. ASPC, what's she doing? ASPC, wow, that thing is halting down. Yeah, ASPC halted down. BNAI 240s right now, so I'm in PAVS. PAVS on the hangover short. Took a little bit there. I like this one for the fade on down today. SMX going to open up. Looks like $76. BNAI, what's she doing? BNAI 250 test. 220 is a decent area to monitor on BNAI. ASPC going to open up at $30. Good Lord. At 949. And WAC, honestly, guys, WAC is like stair-stepping up a little bit. I wonder if WAC is going to try to squeeze out some complacent shorts. WAC for downside. I mean, I like it for the downside. It's in a bear flag, and honestly, the 520 is the level I like. Let me take the WAC short against 520. It feels a little eerie, but I'm going to take the short against 520. It's in a bear flag. honestly, I don't mind flipping long if this thing is going to start popping up. But yeah, walk against 520 looks really good. Send a bear flag here. Let's see what it's going to do. These low float plays they have a mind of their own. That's the only concern. They're very trappy. Send a bear flag here, though. Let's see if it's going to end up cracking this. And that 520, where it did kind of put that death candle in at walk. So I'm in a short walk against 520. Want to see if she's going to confirm this bear flag down. Or trap shorts. Material verification isn't holding up. Fun. Not for the company. All right, walk. Are we about to snap? Yep, here we go. Let's see. Again, these low float, the low float plays, they just always sketch me out. Like I overthink them. I'm like, oh my God, they're about to trap shorts. This is like way too obvious of a setup. You guys know what I'm saying. All right, walk. I'm gonna take a partial off on here. Right there at the 450s. I'm gonna leave leftovers on it. I might even actually let me hit it on pops here. Yeah, walk is good, guys. 430s. Let's go. All right, SMX about to open up. I'm involved there too. SMX lower, guys. Whoa, SMX way lower. We about to halt down. Giving out free money. For real, dude. SMX over here giving out money too. I want to see if we're going in another halt down, SMX. Fingers on the trigger, SMX. I'm in it from 78. I would much prefer being in this from 100. Some orders are stacking up on the bid around 70. Let me see if the 70 is going to get flushed out. SMX. Walk. Wow, what a beast, Walk. Always take those early. All right, SMX lower. Wow, what a day today is about to be, guys. What a day. I told you, those other gurus out there, they're like, not a high volume week. I'm just going to stay in my room and sleep. No, not the green team. I knew today was setting up for these faders. All right, SMX hitting some lows. We'll see if we're going to go into maybe even another halt down. Kayvon, it's been good so far. So far, so good. SMX. I mean, I took that walk. Wow. What a beautiful bear flag here, guys. Beautiful bear flag. Study these. Bear flag central on walk. That was gorgeous. Oh, man. The 520 level. Took it way too early. I got to like ASPC just opened up too and halted down. ASPC. Okay. Oh, no. The resume price. No, this is a 10-minute halt. 954. Opening up at 30. Yeah, so far a really good day. Okay, Vaughn, how's your day going? SMX, I'm likely going to start hitting that on pops. BNAI could be forming a little micro head and shoulder. Little micro head and shoulder here. Clear risk levels, guys. 240s, 220, 220 support level. Yeah, BNAI setting itself up a little bit. Could take a short just. See, my problem is I'm always in my head, guys. I'm always in my head. I'm like, oh, that $3 level is such like it's such a liquidity area. It feels like they're gonna pull it up there, but really something I've been working on is not being too greedy. Trying not to be. Sometimes it's better. I will say the best trades I have are when I take the trade and I shut the computer down. Like I literally take the trade and I walk away. Those are my best trades. Like the walk, for example. Walk would have been amazing. Just taking the trade and walking away. Look at that thing. I took it so freaking early. I need to get better at that. I see a lot of really good traders out there. They do that. They'll take the trade, just walk away. Like BNAI's in a little head and shoulders here. I like it. I do like it quite a bit, but I feel like I'm always thinking like, oh, they're trapping. They're trapping. How low are we going to go on walk? I mean, this walk could fade all day. WOK could fade all day long. Where are we going to find our feet is the question. It had this bear flag crack about a point higher. So any pops, I mean, could, and now we have a clear risk level like 460s, 70s. ASPC likely going to open up here soon, guys, on a 10-minute halt. So I'm watching ASPC out of this halt. Oh, ASPC just opened up. ASPC just opened up, so I'm monitoring this one. BNAI, Mr. Josh in the building. Mr. Josh in the building. Got the long on BNAI. Good work. Good work, BNAI. Yeah, that's a good setup there. See, Josh, this is why we work so congruently with one another. It's like Josh is very good with the longs, and then I sit there and wait for the short. Like BNAI, $3 on that thing. I'm sure you looked at the past chart history too, Josh. Like $3 looks so juicy. Just not sure she'll get there. ASPC is the wild, wild west. Opened up 29, back up to 33. Some clear risk levels off the high. PAVS was the hangover. I'm working that one, Josh. Got a little SMX too. SMX, dude. Oh, Josh. Oh. They went over this one in pre-market. Look at this thing. $110, Josh, down to 67. Caught a little piece of it. But what a play there. PAVS, this one kind of working the hangover play, PAVS. And then walk was really a gorgeous bear flag. So a few good plays so far this morning. Gorgeous bear flag. Yeah, BNAI. Okay. It's got clear support here, Josh. What's your analysis on it? This 220 is probably key. BNAI. We want to really monitor that 220 level there. I'm monitoring ASPC now. ASPC, I kind of like on the short against the highs. You'd have to really slow scale that one. Walk feels like a short on any pops, really. And BNAI testing the 220 out, guys. It looks heavy here, guys. Oh my God, I about smacked it. 220. That 220 level, guys. BNAI. What did I tell you? Elevator down off of that. All right, here's a little pop here. Man, it might be worth hitting, guys, on a pop here against that 220 level now. Yeah, we're all over it, traders. We knew that 220 was key. It looked like okay, look at the TOS chart. So they pop it up, a little fake out move, gets slammed right there, and then I noticed it just coming curling down to that magic 20, like slowly, eerily, right? Kind of eerily. And then I was getting the order ready right there. It just slammed down. So right now we have that clear risk guide. I mean, 230 really at this point. 230 at this point. Yeah, any pop here looks pretty good. Short. Dang, dude. She might be done after that. That's going to be hard to reclaim, especially on a day like today. That's going to be challenging to reclaim. Walk is still heavy, guys. Oh my God, walk can't even get a bounce over 4. And then ASPC still doing ASPC things. Yeah, SOPA's been trending up. SMX sitting around 73.4 now. Orbeez, what's Orbeez doing? ORBS 250 tap ORBS. Okay, ORBS, the play you were looking at, getting a little pop. 250 hit. Let's see what the half dollar does on that. Mr. Barron in the building. Good morning, Barron. Hope you had a good Christmas. Couldn't get shorts on some key plays. Yeah, and then Walk at micro squeezed on that. Yeah, Walk was like that's they do that, you know. They do these little manipulation sweeps, and that's what creates such hesitancy with me. Like even on BNAI, you see that little micro squeeze that they try to put on it to attract, attract and get some longs trapped in it, and that creates like a good level. It's like, okay, now for a short, now that's our risk guide essentially. Okay, that pop up to 240 failed. But dude, this thing looks heavy now against the 220s. I mean, I'm tempted to scale this thing, BNAI. It looks pretty good right here. Marty Green got a couple hundos on the day. Trying to figure out if I want to press it or not. Because BNAI could hit it against 230 here. Man, it does look really heavy. Tons of orders. BNAI are stacking up on the ask. Walk looks good. Any quick movement on walk is probably going to get shorted. And SMX too. SMX, man. Any pop there is probably a good short. ASPC, what's she doing? ASPC is looking pretty heavy, guys, too. ASPC against really the halt levels, 35. A lot of key levels. The little hangover short play I got, PAVS, is working out real nice. PAVS and 190 now. I mean, picture perfect hangover PAVS. That one I'm just going to let bleed throughout the day. And then outside of that, I mean, BNAI looks heavy. BNAI, anything against 230, any pop there, I'm probably shorting. Like 215 would be amazing. Orbs running on news, ORBS. All right. ORBS, what do they have? 125 million share buyback program. Big upper wick on that pop, 247. ORBS. SMX halted up. BNAI given entry levels. I feel like I have to hit this thing, dude. I'm gonna hit BNAI up here. I think 230 is my risk level. 230 BNAI. Yeah. 230 BNAI risk level. Tasmat girl, followed your instinct. Yeah, execution. Execution can be difficult at times. You could see me struggle with that today too. Yeah, execution. Would have made 10x profit today, never entered the market. What were you thinking about taking? Yeah, execution's challenging. I mean, because in trading, there's so many components to it. You gotta identify the edge, right? And then B, you gotta execute on it. I mean, there's just C, you have to only trade that. You can't be randomly trading because that's going to equal random results. So you have to identify the edge, stick to just trading that, execute on it, and then sit patiently in the profits and let them work out, because that's all I needed with WAC. That's my main struggle, is like sitting. There's money made in the sitting. And then you have to have the consistency to compound that over time. You just have to keep repeating that edge over and over. Oh, it's difficult. It's really difficult. Like, I know back testing, I need to get involved in these trades and take like the most money I make is when I just take the edge, execute on it, and don't look at it anymore. Because honestly, we just get in the way. Like, I'm just speaking for myself. I get in the way. If you look at my trade on WAC, I had a 477 entry in the thing. I had 300 shares on that. I mean, it dropped down to 380s, $4, right? But I always take things prematurely. I've been gotta get better at that. That's what I'm I need to take the trades and just yeah. My problem is I see green and I want to take it. That's my problem. I see green and I want to take it. All right, let's keep flipping, guys. I got to get way better at that. It's gonna have some significant implications on the overall equity curve if I just let things play out a little bit more. Because the edge is fun. Like the edge, I see it, I take it. There's no problem with that. You're live right now, Josh. Yeah. So there's been a few good plays today, Josh. Definitely a few good ones. What are you thinking with BNAI right now? It cracked like when it cracked that 220, the magic 20, it snapped real hard. And now it's kind of slowly curling back up a little bit, but of course we have all that 230 resistance. Josh, I loved the $3 area. I was kind of waiting, sitting back. That's why I was saying like Josh and I pairing us together like with the small cap analysis, like he grabs the longs, I grab the shorts, but like identifying the 3 liquidity area BNAI looked pretty sweet. But is she going to get there today? Like is today going to be the day I was waiting for that, but it kind of looks heavy already off at 230s. Walk has been still heavy, guys. Walk is getting no love. Oh my God, Walk is just dumped again. Walk is dumping again. Is it halting down? WOK? No, but she is getting absolutely no love. Dude, this thing might be like the gold mine of the day, WOK. What are we bleeding to here? I mean, are we going to the previous close price, 275? Walk is getting no love, traders. No love. I think there's a song about that. No love. All right, the Hangover PAVS is in the 180s now. Beautiful there. Kind of just sitting and waiting. I have BNAI short against the 230s, and then PAVS, the Hangover short. Those are what I'm working right now. And good Lord, I would hate to. Okay, BNAI is in a good bear flag right now. We just trade. Guys, Walk is killing me. I gotta take the short and not touch it. At a 470 short. Absolute idiot. BNAI. I am in a short here. I just was about to say that's in a bear flag similar to Walk. I can't take that one early, guys. I gotta sit here on BNAI. It'll be the one that like curls back around. That's what happens to me. I'm gonna be patient on this one. And then it curls on around. Man, today is payday, traders. Wow, today is payday. BNAI snapping that bear flag. Walk snapping the bear flag. Oh my God, BNAI. Where are we going? 180s? See, this is tempting to take this. Don't look at it, Kevin. Don't look at it. Man, what a day. Today's been good. I just felt like that was going to be the case. All the other gurus out there saying, no, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen today. No volume. Nah, get out of here with all that. Shoot. ASPC curling back around. Foxfire ate a fortune cookie last night and said, hold Walk until the close. I believe it. Are you milking a winner or are you trying to recover a loss with it? This is all psychology. Baron, who's the professional psychologist too, knows all about this. See what? I need help with this too, Baron. I need a therapy session on this. I gotta hold these longer. Take the trade, close the computer. Take the trade, close the computer. I think we went over that one Friday night live stream. Like we were talking about growing up. Like you were mentioning just growing up with not a lot of money, and that impacts your trading decisions to want to take things off early. Yeah, that certainly has got to be a component. SOPA, guys, hitting a resistance level. It kind of this trend line's getting fairly steep on SOPA. SOPA's hitting some resistance, getting a steep trend line. You guys know the steeper they get, the weaker they get. BNAI bouncing a little bit right here. I'm gonna be so pissy if this thing curls back around. Then I'm up a ton on it and don't take it. That is typical. That is typical. I'm not selling this one. I'm not covering this one. ASPC, interesting levels. Let's see what we're missing, guys. ORBS 250, kind of a decent risk guide on that one. SOPA 350. BNAI, of course, the Magic 20, still what I'm looking at there. WAC, I can hardly stand to look at this one. A beautiful bear flag. You just got to let them work out. I did not, but Mr. Barron over there did. Good job, Baron. Very, very heavy too. Walk. ASPC, are we going into a halt down, ASPC? ASPC's kind of I like the risk levels ASPC against 36, but I mean, you have to size appropriately to that. But ASPC, I mean, she's no volume day giving out free money. I know, dude. Like, less volume on the day, I don't mind it at all because we're going to identify some of these gainers and previous gainers, and we're going to milk them down. When the high frequency trading is off and WAC is paying, BNAI, what are we doing? We're going to stay heavy. We're going to stay heavy. Orbeez heavy off of 250. All right. Oh man, I missed this one this morning. GVH. What a reclaim. Look at how many descending triangles there have been today. GVH, another little low float pump, 280s to $4, formed a descending triangle, lower highs, squeezing tighter to 350, cracked 350, popping back up towards these levels. And this is a reverse split play too, it looks like, looking at the past chart history. So we have this theme, guys, this theme. Reverse splits. I mean, GVH, not bad against those levels. Thinking about GVH against even like the 3/8s. Is there any news here? GVH. I mean, tiny float. That's just the theme we're in right now, guys. Tiny floats, reverse splits. I can't believe this BNAI is curling back around on me. I'm going to reduce the risk BNAI. I mean, it's going to be probably like 220. I'm in 212. Just a little annoying when the thing was at 192. It's always the struggle, right? It's like take profit, don't take profit, or really leave leftovers. WAC, I should have left leftovers. I had 100 left, and I should have just left those on. All right. GVH, kind of interesting, guys, against the descending triangle, 3/8, 9s. Orbs, that half dollar has been heavily rejected. SOPA hitting the resistance that we were talking about and pulling back pretty heavy. SOPA off of 350s. ASPC, I definitely think there's room down ASPC. I mean, I'm just looking at Friday. And what did it do Friday? Well, it had a euphoric move, blow off top, halted down, opened up like 5 points lower, and then it just sold all the way off down to 17. The thing is so rangy. 40 points, 56 down to 40, down to 40 points in the matter of like an hour. This thing's nuts. So yeah, I wouldn't mind being involved there. Just want to see what she gonna do when she comes for you. All right, so monitoring ASPC, involved in BNAI short, involved in PAVS short, and I'm looking forward to ASPC dropping 40 points. It would be at negative $10 if it did that, but get delisted. Pink sheets, OTC. And then GVH was kind of interesting, but what am I going to do here? ASPC's trickling down. Monitoring very carefully. Monitoring it very carefully. Because this thing I could see back down in the 25s. ASPC. AHL is popping up a little bit. Not much there. SOPA. That got steep. Guys, the steeper they get, the weaker they get. You see the trend line on SOPA? It's on a good trend line, and then it gets overextended off of it. That's a good area to short when it gets extended off of it, and especially up towards resistance on the daily chart. Why I didn't take it, I don't know. Orbs, this one heavy under 220 now, ORBS. It's just a heavy day, guys. Today's been fruitful. Just haven't executed a whole lot. I kind of like Tasmat Girl over here. Haven't executed like I would like to. I need to start smashing the buttons a little bit more. Orbs heavy against the 250s, pulling back. Not entirely a great entry. Look at how many descending triangles there have been today. It's at a great edge to trade, guys. Look at the after it hit this top here, 250. Look, perfect descending triangle, guys. Another one. I mean, there's been like 3 or 4 today. It's a great edge to trade. Clear risk levels, easy to identify. WAC is just absolutely dead. WAC is dead. This is HYMC, the metal play we went over in pre-market's really been kind of bleeding on off too. Been some good bleeders today. FJet 16 down 2 points. GVH is like has stair stepped it back up to its descending triangle. That one's weird. SOPA, any kind of a pop, sloppy seconds up towards even 320, I think is pretty good. BNAI looking heavy again. BNAI. Okay. All right. BNAI. I see you. I see you. I'm going to try to sit tight in this one. 220 stop. Try to sit tight in this one throughout the day. Orbs down to the low 2s. This walk chart is so embarrassing. 470s, 450s, 330s. ASPC not getting any love. I mean, this one, BNAI kind of looks like it may want to snap further down below VWAP. That's what I'm seeing on BNAI. SOPA giving a little pop. And ASPC has got my attention too. I think ASPC, there's definitely range, definitely potential on it. You got to size down a little bit because she's spready, rangy, manipulated, a little illiquid. Talking myself out of it here. But yeah, a lot of range there. Walk it looks like it could just elevate her down again, Baron. I mean, that thing is just doing nothing. Complete sideways. Looking like it could elevate her down again. Yeah, BNAI, I may take off a little early. BNAI, just I don't know. We've got 3 lower wicks now, down under $2. I mean, yeah, it's going to be kind of difficult to reclaim the 220s, 30s, but something's trying to hold this up a little bit. Yeah, it's trying to hold VWAP. Doesn't feel like she's done, Tuna. She keeps getting balled up off of VWAP, right under that 2 level as well. I feel like 50-50 on it, really. I mean, I still like the short. Just a little annoyed it's not working out like walk. Walk is nice because you snap, you do nothing, you snap again, you do nothing, you snap again. It's a nice short to be involved with. I'm monitoring BNAI. See what she does here around 2. GVH, that one looks pretty good. Hit VWAP. You know, the 50% retracement, that's an edge I go over all the time. Snap, descending triangle, you get the retracement. Honestly, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to come out of BNAI. I'm falling out of love with it. I'm taking BNAI off. Just have PAVS right now. And ASPC, monitoring that. GVH snapping down a little bit. That was a pretty good one. AHL's been hitting the scanners quite a bit. AHL's got some pre-market resistance, 180s. $220. Very key. Man, look at this. Look at this like daily descending triangle setup AEHL. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. All right. I'd love another trade today. Not going to force anything. Honestly, like what about a BNAI reversal long off a 2? Now, my concern with BNAI is you saw that dump, guys. I mean, the 220 dump, that thing dropped 25 cents quick in a second. Now, with the VWAP here, that's a very clear level of support. She could do that again. Uh, let's see what she does at this VWAP. I took it off, break even. We see 3 lower shadows at VWAP and $2. So on the long side, that creates a good risk level. Short side, perhaps a good area for profit taking. Walk, are you kidding me right now? Walk, this is like 3 bear flags you've put in and just keeps lower and lower and lower. Man, walk is what a beaut. All right. What a beaut. Sopa gave that pop as well. Again, another 50% retracement. So we've seen the descending triangles a lot today and 50% retracements. Both of those we've seen quite a bit today happening. Those edges, they played out real well too. Man, I'm trading scared. It's annoying me. Orbs is still heavy, bleeding back down, maybe under $2. MB. Let's take a look. No volume. Yeah, SOPA real heavy. SOPA real heavy. 50% retracement back down to VWAP. Got real steep on its trend. BNAI still putting in lower shadows, trying to hold 2. An ASPC, man, this one. This little guy right here, ASPC. All right. So we do have a symmetrical triangle on ASPC. You see higher lows, lower highs. It's really a 50-50 pattern. I mean, such as most of them. But let's see what it's going to do in this symmetrical triangle. Lower highs, higher lows, just squeezing tighter together. If I rub my crystal ball, it will say she's either going up or down from here. Very light volume, but tons of range. That's what interests me there. Tons and tons of range. BNAI really turning into maybe a long against 2. I mean, lower wicks there is holding up off VWAP. Only play I'm involved with is my PAVS hangover short right here. Is that all I'm involved with right now? But ASPC, I'm very interested. I'm going to go ahead and take a starter short, really small size, 31. Into this symmetrical triangle. Let's see what she's going to do here. Very small on this. Risking like $50. So far, I want to lean into this thing if it's going to actually open up and crack this and head down towards 27.6. All right, we're on that line right now, guys. Yeah. Here we go. All right. I may add to this. So thinly traded may not even respect the may not even respect the overall symmetrical triangle. I'm in at 31. Just monitoring that. GVH is very weird. The price action here, I mean, she's kind of trending back up a little bit, GVH. Very sketch chart. BNAI, I mean, really in this channel here, $2 to $2.10, kind of in that channel. Man, HYMC has been a beauty. God dang it. HYMC, we went over this in pre-market analysis. It really cracked that 24 level, and now it's at 2130s. I mean, just cracked a key level. Kind of head and shoulder-ish here. 24 being the risk guide. HYMC. That was a little painful. Not gonna lie. Not being involved there. Yeah, look at GVH, this chart on the 5-minute. Look at the 5-minute chart on GVH. That looks like a long, doesn't it? It's a very sketch chart and a little and spready. It's a very sketch chart. Yeah, GVH, this 5-minute time frame is, I don't even see any news here. So just the reverse split theme, but this chart, dude, is sketch. I may take a long here. BNAI back down to 2. 2, some orders are a lot of orders stacked on 2, but it looks like may crack under that here soon. GVH, I'm taking a little YOLO long on it, small size GVH, because this chart is. I don't take longs often, but it's just this chart looks kind of like explosive. If a rim comes in here, very very tiny flow and uptrend, and kind of a liquid and holding its gains. So GVH kind of hitting some criteria for like one of those sketch chat rooms. I know what they look for. And here we go. GVH, here we go. Yep. Yep. I may add into this. Yeah, I'm gonna add into it. Dude, candy from a baby, dude. These chat rooms are so predictable. Come on, let's get up through 4. Yep. I'm gonna take half off over 4. Saw this from a mile away. This is funny. I'm gonna probably flip short at a certain point. Let me just. I still have a couple hundred here. I'm gonna try to let this thing go if she wants to, but I'm gonna flip short at a certain point. Look at that 5-minute chart, though. I told you guys that thing was beautiful, and it was like fit the criteria perfectly that those chat rooms look for. That is too funny. Anybody else in this? I hardly take longs. This one's working out though. 420, an area I'm going to monitor carefully. As soon as it starts selling off, I'm taking profit. Just FYI. It might be right now. Let me see. We'll see if 4 is going to hold. Probably like 390-ish. Be my stop. Let's see what it's going to do right here. Josh, you in here? You'd be proud of me. I took a long on something. And it worked. Couple rare things right there. Yeah, like I'm getting close to taking it off. Let me see what 390 is going to do. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off right there. Yeah, 390. Okay. All right. That was pretty good. Now may look into the short. BNAI done. I mean, still sitting. Look at another lower shadow right there. Right under 2. I mean, it is really trying to hold on for dear life. All right. ASPC is cracking, it looks like. I'm going to add to ASPC. I got maybe a 31 average on that. I just have a couple more going right now. Today's been really good, though, so far. Today been pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm going to monitor GVH. I like the short, perhaps, maybe even against the 420. I want to see what volume's going to do there. Orbs giving a pop. SOPA. SOPA. Very interesting. This is a level on SOPA, 320. That's decent risk, God. BNAI, so many lower wicks there. Honestly, that's a tempting long too. I mean, we have all these lower wicks into the like 190. 190 good risk, God. But I just don't. Oh, ASPC shooting up a little bit. Let me flip there real quick. Oh, real small position here. At 31. PAVS hangover working out. I'm just going to review some plays real quick. But so far, I'm up about 300 on the day. I don't think I've taken a loss outside of break even trade on BNAI. I took a break even there. Then GVH, I kind of like the short now. I mean, I kind of like flipping short against 420. I'd like any kind of a pop there to get involved with. Might take my first scratch trade on ASPC. Mainly because it cracked the symmetrical triangle. Now it's just too thinly traded. Let me just I'll put a 34 stop on a 34. Up over 34 on ASPC. And if it confirms, I'll size it a little bit. Oh my god, GVH. Killing me. What you guys got going on today? Brother's been in town. I'm gonna grill something tonight. Thinking. Oh, good. Fades. He's been with family, but he made a good chunk on walk. Good. Calling it a day from there. Yeah, it's really been a great day. It's just like knowing when to walk, when not to walk. You guys know how it is. That's the hard part, right? It's like you can't trade the addiction. You gotta trade the edge. That's where they get you. I know, Doug, you were at the casino. That's where they get you at whatever it is. Slots, like blackjack, which I love. I love blackjack. And if you look at like the short term expected like return to player, essentially, yeah, short term expected return to player, what's going to happen is in GVH, you see that bouncing off the trend right now. I'm monitoring that for a short against like 4. A pop into the 3.8s. I'll probably take a short on that. 50% reclaim. So the short term expected return to player is highly like it's a high. There's high variance to that, right? Like it's going to be very choppy, and But over the long haul, it evens. Like it'll look like this, and then over the long haul, it like slowly smooths back together, right? Because like we know you can predict things easier over a large uh, amount of hands. So in trading, I pretty much just take that and I'm like, okay, look, I know my edge works out over time. I know the equity curve. Like if as long as you take the edge, as long as you that's why I was stressing that to somebody in here. I'm like, look, you knowing your edge is the first thing, but that's like the easiest part, in my opinion. Because you have like that's the easiest part for me over these years at least, but there's so many other harder components. Like and then you'll start trading other edges. So it's like, okay, you can trade that descending triangle that we saw today. You can trade the 50% reclaim. You can trade, the euphoria to resistance. You can trade whatever the case may be, but then it's like you have to like know how to size them, right? It's like, okay, is this a pocket pair of ace hand? Is this pocket twos? Is this a 7-2 offsuit? In which case I'm not trading it. Am I trading my emotions? How do I manage risk? Do I lean into this hand? Like, do I double up? Do I double down essentially if it's blackjack? That the risk management, the sizing, and then sitting in the plays with uncommon patience, uncommon discipline, those are like extremely difficult to learn and to grasp. And you're like ever learning them. Like I still to this day, like I took walk way too early and I had leftovers and I took it for like $10 more when it could have paid out massively. I mean, absolutely massively this trade. So it's like, that's something I've always had struggles with that. I know that's something I'm really focused on right now, trying to work on, like taking the trade and literally walking because I know, like today, for instance, if I would have taken all these trades and just walked, I'd be up a ton. I'd be up a ton because WOK, that thing would have paid out so massively. Some of the other ones may not have, but I know over the long haul, just letting trades work. And I think that's why. Okay, here's GVH popping up, guys. I think I have to take this against like $4. I'm a I'm gonna hit GVH here. The risk is gonna be $4, and let me do what I'm saying. Let me walk. Like I'm gonna put a 405 risk on it, and let me walk. I need to walk. I need to walk. Keep it relevant with today. I need to walk. I'm taking a short here. 374. I hit it at. Yeah, I just it can be aggravating, guys, especially if you've done this for a while and you still like repeat similar mistakes. That's what's the annoyance, like heavy annoyance. All right, so GVH got the 374 short on that. ASPC working a 31 short there. And then PAVS, I'm kicking back on that play. PAVS has been working out. So that one's looks like it'll be just fine. So I'm in 3 right now. And it's going to be a green day. It's going to be a green day. Maybe greener. So that's good. But yeah, that's the main thing, guys. That's really the main thing is know your weaknesses and try to work on those because that's certainly mine. I'm not shy about it. Like letting just taking the trades off too early. Look at BNAI. This thing looks great now. I mean, it's pretty much trickled down from 205, now sitting at 195. I mean, honestly, like I probably should throw something on this against 220. Where are we going here? BNAI. I could see it back in the 60s. This thing getting back up to 220. I don't know. 220 is going to be tough. BNAI, yeah, that one's tempting right here, traders. Outside of that, it's a good green day. I'm up 3 plus Q on the day. I'll take it. Smoked tuna, you good and green about to snowboard? I'm gonna go hang out with the family and just let these trades work. I mean, I could get to 4 plus Q. I could get to 2.5 Q if they don't work out. It's all good. I'm gonna let these trades work, see what happens, and go from there. There's BNAI, maybe trying to squeeze some shorts out now. It's been a tricky kind of name. Let's run a poll real quick, guys. See how you did. It's about 11. I'm about to get on out of here. Oh man, good job, Baron. So you stepped away in the profit though. That's what I'm trying to practice right now with GVH. GVH, I'm good and green there, but I'm trying to do what you're doing, Baron. Stepping away. She's on this trend right now too. Man, maybe I should lean into this. No. Let me just let it play out. Yeah, good work, Baron. Yeah, good and green. Good and green on the day. Gonna step aside. 3Q plus right now, so I'll take it. Happy with today overall. Took the good trades. I mean, honestly, should have let walk work. That one really kind of aggravates me, but so hard to snap out of that, dude. So freaking irritating. I had a feeling today was going to be a good kind of day with the Bulls. Bulls all on vacation. We can ride some of these plays down. Nah, I think I'm gonna leave it. I mean, I had the 477 short and took it all like 450 probably. I mean, it just so painful looking back on that. Idiot. I mean, it's like, okay, take something off, but then leave the rest. But I still did that. I took like 75% off and then I took the rest off like 15 cents lower. All right. Are you good and green? Yay or nay? Cast your vote. Yeah. Good job on the patience with that one, though, Mr. Barron. That was good. Good patience. Excellent work. I was saying with them, those are like my best trades. Like leaving, just literally taking the trade and walking away. I'm trying to practice better at that because, well, not really evidenced by today, but yeah, some of the best traders I know. I mean, that they take one or two trades and they just leave them, and then like end of day, those things will work out beautifully. Take the short into the euphoria. You know how you're a master of that, Baron. Taking the short, you got to set the stops though. Set the stops. Set the stops. Let the trade do its thing, and then just revisit. Revisit end of day. Revisit the money. Revisit the money. All right. Somebody's red. I mean, if whoever's red wants to talk about it, let me know. Happy to help. Happy to help you out. Otherwise, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. SOPA again with 320. 320 hit that, rejected. I mean, clean. So clean. 50% retracement, the 320 smack. I feel like I missed a lot of good play. I mean, it's like that's every day. Every day you're going to miss plays, but man, God, some of these just worked out so well. BNAI hitting lows on the day now. GVH on its trend line, guys. I hit this one on its trend. It cracks under this, probably heads down to like 320 or lower. GVH. And volume's lightened up a lot. That's why I'm in this short right here. I'm in this short, kind of bear flag. Volume lightened up a bunch. Let's see if it's after the euphoria. So, rode the long up. Let's see if it's about to crack this. I mean, it's on that line. It may try to bounce off of it, but there's really no volume here. Looks like she's about to elevate her down. Let's see if that's the case. But guys, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to go hang with the family. If you need anything, email me, averagedaytrading@gmail.com, or join the Discord. It's free in the description below. Otherwise, fun trading day. Today was good. Today was really good. Happy with today overall. Get the New Year's week started on a good green note and into tomorrow, Tuesday. So we'll let her rip tater chip into the week and see what happens, guys. But good work today. Don't overtrade. Take the edge. I mean, that's the great lesson on today. Take the edge when it presents itself. Don't force trades. Let trades come to you. Let trades find you. Don't force the action. And then have the consistency to compound that over time. And risk management, make sure you are applying proper risk management per trade. Like what's your reaction when you lose? That's the most important question you should ask yourself. What is your reaction when you lose? Like, how do you lose? And what's your reaction to those losses? Those are the most important questions to ask. I don't want to know about the wins. I want to know what kind of defense you're playing. And you should know that too, because that's going to propel you forward. Having good defense. Good defense creates great offense. But traders, that's going to wrap up today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good work, everybody. Take care, and see you guys in the morning.